Hello everyone, in this video, you will learn to identify the industries in which inventory management is important by inventory turns and dates. Let me first give a refresher on inventory turns and inventory dates. By definition, inventory turns equals to the annual cost of goods sold over inventory investment. And inventory dates, or dates of supply, DOS, equals to the number of business days in a year over inventory turns. Intuitively, inventory turns refers to the number of times in a year that inventory is sold and replaced. Inventory dates refers to the average number of days for which one item is held in inventory, or how many days of demand you can satisfy by the inventory. For example, Amazon's cost of goods sold in year 2014 is $62,752 million, and its inventory investment is $8,299 million. Thus, the annual inventory turns for Amazon in year 2014 is the ratio between $62,752 million and $8,299 million, which equals to 7.56 turns a year. Because Amazon is a retail business, its number of business days in a year is 365. So, the inventory dates for Amazon is 365 over 7.56, which equals to 48.27 days. In a previous video, we looked at inventory over total asset. We now look at inventory turns or dates to measure inventory relative to demand. For industries with small inventory turns or large inventory dates, inventory management is also important. So, which industries have the lowest inventory turns or the highest inventory dates? To answer this question for the US, we use the tool of industrial comparison and chose efficiency to be the analysis module. We selected all Level 1 industries at year 2018. The analysis compares these industries on cost efficiency, labor productivity, inventory turns, and market power. The bottom left graph shows that healthcare in the US has the lowest inventory turns, which is followed by consumer discretionary, materials, IT, consumer staple, and so on. It is interesting to note that real estate in the US has an inventory turns of 17 a year for the median. The pictures for China look completely different. In year 2018, real estate in China has a median inventory turns of about 0.27, which is equivalent to about 1,300 days of inventory. You can also observe other interesting things, such as labor productivity, which is the graph in the top right, which is defined to be the revenue over the number of employees. China is much lower on labor productivity than the US in all industry sectors. Now let's take a closer look at the inventory dates for real estate in China. The graph on the top left corner shows that China's real estate industry constantly carry way too much inventory, with the median inventory dates in recent years to be more than 1,200 days. Consequently, the median cash conversion cycle was in the range of 600 to 800 days, as shown by the top right graph, which means it takes about 2 to 3 years for their money to come back. The graphs on the bottom shows that the asset turnover and return on asset are comparable for real estate industries between US and China. We also compare US and China on retailing. The top left graph shows that US firms in retailing carry more inventory than those in China, with higher inventory dates. However, the graphs on the bottom show that US firms have a higher asset turnover and return on asset than those in China. This is true because US firms have a higher margin and are more profitable than Chinese firms. We shall prove it in the next analysis. In this analysis, we compare retailing between US and China on their profitability. As we can see, US retailing is much more profitable than China on all profit margins, such as gross margin, operating margin, and net margin.